All right, real quick. Um, I get asked a lot about what order should I put effects in. So we have something called the signal chain or the effect chain. That's if we put a whole bunch of effects on something, what order should those effects go in? So here's my answer to that. Here's my weird artsy cop out answer, and that is the effects should always go in the order that they sound awesome to you. There's no hard rule about this. Some people say there's a hard rule. There's not. What is a hard rule is that the order of the effects will matter. Okay. In most cases, they will change the sound. So it does matter that they go in one order will sound different than another order. Okay. There is no like this goes before that and this goes before that. If you like the way it sounds, then that's the right order. Now, if you need a place to start, the common way to think about this is to put dynamic effects first in your chain, any kind of pitch effects second, and time effects third. Okay. Again, there's more exceptions to that rule than there is the rule, if that makes any sense. But it can be a good place to start. But remember, always listen to it. If you're hearing something and it's close, think through it. Maybe try switching the order of the effects, and it might change it and get it to something that you really like. When in doubt, go dynamics, pitch, time. When it comes to the effect chain, the chain of effects you use on a track, if you hear something you really like if you hear a sound in a track, and you're like, man, how did they get that sound? Search online for the name of that track and then effect chain. You might find it. Some people publish that information. This is especially true with vocal effects. As you work with vocals, you'll find that the effect chain can be really important for getting a very specific vocal sound and for getting your vocals to blend. So if there's a performer or a producer you really like, search for their effect chain, especially like a vocal effect chain. Like if you want to know how they're processing Taylor Swift's vocal, look for Taylor Swift vocal effect chain. You can probably either find it or find some people who have rebuilt something that they think sounds pretty close. Those things are out there online, so don't be afraid to look them up and see what people did. That's how we all learned how to do things. So something to keep in mind.